everyone? Welcome back. Please comment, rate, subscribe, folks. Comment, rate, subscribe, like the videos. Also share the videos. I want to thank everyone that does like, watch, and share my videos. You folks are the absolute best. Listen, folks, there's a link to you down below. Has the links to all of my social media platforms. Please go down there. Follow me across all my social media platforms and talk to me because I talk back. Also down there as well as all the links to my YouTube pages. Please go down there, subscribe to all my YouTube pages, and turn on your notifications so when I post content, you folks will be in the know. Now, with that said and done and put to the side, I've come to talk to you folks today about the New York Jets' upcoming game against the Baltimore Ravens. It's a season opener, baby. All right, we're going to be at MetLife, and boy, oh boy, have some things really started to come about that's going to really make this football game a lot tougher against the Baltimore Ravens for the New York Jets. So, first I'm going to start with the New York Jets offense. Well, we get the news today. Dwayne Brown, shoulder injury, he will be out against the Ravens. Boy, this escalated pretty quickly. In a past video I just did, again, he had missed 2 practices. They were going to check on the injury, see what was going on. They did. He's out. Not only will he be out for the game, there is a chance, it seems like a big chance, that he's going to be going on IR and be done for the season with the shoulder injury. My God, he only lasted a preseason game, and now he's done. I mean, this is crazy, man. It's absolutely, and this is right after, again, we just lost Mekhi Becton, right, for the year with the fractured kneecap. I mean, wow, man. This is crazy. So, again, this offensive line is going to have to shuffle yet again, at least in this game. Again, they're still doing the workups on, Dwayne Brown to really see how bad this is going to be and if he goes to the IR. But this offensive line now has to shuffle against the Ravens, and you're moving George Fant back to left tackle. He's already, vocalized his frustrations with being jerked around from left to right tackle, right? He's already said that he's frustrated about it. And the reason why that is, really starting to ring in people's ears is because George Fant is on a contract year, okay? If he goes to left tackle, let's say he finishes out, goes the entire season playing left tackle and he plays well, his number is going to go super north, okay? Because there's going to be a bunch of teams vying for his services this offseason. And there's no guarantee we're going to be able to reel him back in. The New York Jets have big questions at tackle, man. Big questions. And it's scary. Looking into the future right now is scary. Especially, again, he can demand more money to stay here because you really have no answer at left tackle if you're the Jets. I mean, can you say that you can count on Mekhi Becton? I love Mekhi Becton. He's one of my favorite Jets. But he ain't been healthy in 2 years. And it's not like he's just not healthy and dinged up. No. He has big knee injuries. Last year he had that big knee injury, dislocated kneecap, all that stuff. Some people said it was worse than that. Some people in his camp close to him said it was worse than that. Then he comes back this season, fractured kneecap. He's done for the season. So it's like George Fant can look around and be like, you can't go with Dwayne Brown. That man's old, and he was done for, if he goes on IR, he's on IR last season. He's not the future. Mekhi Becton can't stay healthy. I'm pretty much your only option, unless you're willing to go into the draft and just reset this whole thing. It's going to get very hairy going forward with George Fant. But again, we'll see what happens. Contract time will come in the offseason or whatever. But George Fant's going back to left tackle. At right tackle, the New York Jets will start Max Mitchell, the rookie we just drafted. Now, Max Mitchell, great prospect, his ability, but again, he's still raw, and he's got to clean up some things technique-wise. So we're going up against a Ravens football team. I'm pretty sure it's going to be licking their chops. I am very sure that they're going to be sending pressure early, often, blitz, everything. They're going to send the house at us, guaranteed. And Max Mitchell's going to be tested. You got Calais Campbell over there, who's a veteran defensive lineman. This guy can get after it. Justin Houston as well, another guy that can get after it. This is a very physical Ravens team that have guys that can rush the passer, and they're extremely well coached. We must find a way to properly protect Joe Flacco. We must. Oh, my God, we must. Because Joe Flacco is not running away from anybody, okay? You stand out there, Mike LaFleur, if you don't find some way to clean up these protection issues, he gets blasted, It's going to be a long day for us. Our offense is going to spiral out of control and we'll have nothing. Okay? I expect the tight ends to be utilized to help block Uzma, Conklin, Ruckert. I'm pretty sure they're going to be brought in to chip the defensive lineman, chip the defensive end, and help out, especially with Max Mitchell on his side. So we'll see what happens. Again, Mike LaFleur's got to draw up a solid plan, for the protection to be good. Joe Flacco, I expect him. Again, he's a veteran guy. We all know that Zach Wilson's going to be out at least, I guess, until week 4 at this point. Joe Flacco, just go in and be the solid guy. That's what I expect him to do. Veteran quarterback, keep everything rolling. Don't put us in bad positions. Don't do something crazy, right? Be very careful with the football. This Ravens secondary is solid, man. Marcus Peters at this point is questionable, but it's looking like he's going to play. You got Humphrey. You got Marcus Williams out there as well at safety. You must be careful with the ball. These guys can get after it. They're ball hawks. They will pick you off. You throw something crazy, something off timing, something behind a guy, the ball will be gone like that, and it'll be going the other way, and it'll be in the Ravens' hands. So we got to clean that up. I think a big thing here is the New York Jets must run the football effectively. We must. Breece Hall, Michael Carter, give those guys the ball, push, and get some yards behind that. We must establish a running game. Also want to see what our wide receiver core is going to look like with these matchups. Again, Corey Davis is going to be a big year for him. I gave him a call, yesterday, and I said, dog, I got your back. Come in 100 and do what you need to do and show these people that's doubting you that it's your time. And he said, Joe, I got you. All right, I hung up the phone on him. You know what I'm saying? That's all he needed to say to me. Anytime anything goes wrong in my life, I call Corey Davis. So I gave him a call. He said he's good to go. Elijah Moore as well. I want to see what they do with him. He's got big playmaking ability. I expect him to be utilized effectively in this game. Wilson as well, Garrett Wilson, I want to see what he looks like. Young wide receiver here, rookie guy. It's going to be a big game for him. And I want to see what Braxton Berrios is going to be able to do too, especially in the return game. I think special teams for us is going to be huge, especially, with good field position will really help this offense. You go to the defensive side of the ball for us. The big thing is, contain Lamar Jackson. Don't let this guy run for 1,000 yards against us, please. Please do that. And I'm very concerned about our pass rush. Again, Carl Lawson, Jermaine Johnson, Michael Clemens, all these guys we had. Don't overrun the play. Don't overrun Lamar Jackson, because the second you do that and you can't keep your lane, he is gone. But let me tell you something. I have faith because I believe our pass rush is real. These guys are going to get after it. I'm telling you, get after it. And I think that's going to be a big thing in this game is our defense is going to be playing extremely hard. And I think they'll be able to get some sacks and possibly some turnovers as well. Another big thing for the Ravens, Ronnie Stanley, it's looking like he's doubtful to play. He's dealing with an ankle injury. So that's going to be huge too. They're going to be possibly without their starting left tackle at this point. If he's not going to play, that bodes well for us, because now we can really get after it and send the pressure, because your backup's going to be in there, and Carl Lawson or whoever's going to be on that side, if they're switching these guys around, whether it be Lawson, Jermaine Johnson, whoever, they should have a feast there, and we should be able to really send some guys at them. J.K. Dobbins is questionable at this point. That's their back. I'm wondering if we can stop the run. That was a big issue last season. We could not stop the run. We must stop that. We must shut that down. We must conceal that immediately. Immediately. We should not be out here getting ran on the same way that we did last season. Quinnen Williams, this is a big game for him. Dog, I need you to step up this year. I need you to show us why we drafted you so high. This is a big year for him. Quinnen Williams, I want to see pressure. I want to see havoc. That's what I want to see. I want to see you just be a disturbance out there. All right? I'm not scared of the Ravens wide receivers, Bateman, Duvernay. I'm really not scared of those guys when they're matched up with our secondary, but I am concerned about this Ravens tight end situation. Andrews is a monster. We must find a way to stop him. The New York Jets historically have had issues with tight ends. We have to find a way to cover this guy. Have to, whether it be utilizing our safeties, putting sauce on them, something, They also got Boyle, Nick Boyle, he's solid too. And likely another young tight end. So we have to deal with their tight ends. We can't let them come out in these big sets and just destroy us, So with all of that said, I'm going to take the Jets to win this football game. I think it's going to be ugly, but I'm going to take the Jets to win this game 20-17. 20-17, I am taking the Jets, It's going to be rough, but I think that we can get by. So comment down below. Let me know what you folks think. How do you folks feel about this game? How do you feel about the Jets offense, defense going into the game? How do you feel about the Jets pass rush? What are your thoughts about Dwayne Brown not playing? Let me know. Comment down below. Let's go back and forth. You folks have a good one. Peace.